everybody, welcome back to my channel. Hope everybody's having a great day today. Hope everything's going your way today. Today, I'm coming to you with a chill laid back video, yes. Today, I'm going to be doing a little chit chat, get ready with me. A little life update, if you will, while using luxury brand makeup. So, if you want to just hang out with me, well, I'll let you know what's been going on with your girl, Lily. Bars. Then just keep on. Hey, guys, so yeah. I feel like I've been promising you guys, my peeps, a life update for close to a year now. And since I'm feeling a little bit stronger, like I can probably talk my way through it, I figured today's the day. And what better distraction than to give you guys, my peeps, a little update while playing in luxury brand makeup. Now, some of the products I'll be using today are brand new. Other things are not new to the market, but new to me. And there are just some things that I'll be using that have been in my collection for quite some time that I've never ever used. So, we just gonna be doing a hodgepodge of things today. I think I might even revisit one or two items that I think I wasn't feeling, and I want to see if I'm still feeling them, because if I'm not, they will be leaving my collection today. So let me just go ahead. I'm going to pull my hair back right quick, and we're going to get started. Okay, guys, and I've already done my brows off camera, because let's say it together, guys. Ain't nobody got time for that. I have been enjoying a new brow product lately, though. Well, it's not new to the market. It's new to me. And I decided now would be a good time for me to try it because I discovered it during the 21 Days of Beauty at Ulta. I have been using the Urban Decay Brow Blade Waterproof Pencil and Ink Stain. And now I use mine in the shade Blackout. Can you see that, guys? Can you even see it though? There it is, Blackout. And what I like about this pencil is it's double-sided, okay? Double-ended. So one end, you have the pencil that lets you fill the brows in. But then, you have this other end that has like a ultra-fine tip, guys. Like, that is ultra-fine. And you use this to do your little brow strokes like so, okay? This is a good product, guys. Now, my brows don't really need much help anymore. So that's another reason I don't use the brow pomade, because a few months ago, I got microblading. So, you know, I was sick of waking up with no brows looking like Kermit the Frog. So, yeah, I decided to start using this. And guys, when I say this makes the application so much more easy. And not to mention, this lasts all day. We have had 90-degree days, okay? Yeah, with the dip brow, if I don't set my brows, honey, they gonna slide every time my locks hit my brow. It would, you know, rub it off. No, I don't have that issue with this. So yeah, I really enjoy this, guys. So if you like a brow pen or a brow pencil, yeah, this is worth giving a try. I do believe the regular price is $21 though, so you might want to get it at a sale, but I don't mind it. Once I run out, whether full price or on sale, I will be recopping. Okay, guys, now before we get started with these eyes, I feel like I'm going to need to do something with these lips, because I just know I'm not going to be able to look at that while I'm editing, and I don't want you guys looking at it while I'm filming. So I'm going to be using this lip balm that I got during the Sephora sale by Chit. I'm going to be using the Chit Liquid Balm in Rose Perfecto. Now, guys, I do believe I saw Babs Beauty using this, and I believe she said it tastes rosy or something like that. I think the taste for her was so off-putting that she even thought about returning it, if I recall. But it has a nice little applicator, guys, okay? Nice little applicator. And yeah, let's see what it looks like, though. Oh, guys, and it does have a nice little tint to it. So I'm about to just go ahead and put this on my lips right quick. Ooh. Okay, guys, now. You know what? I see what she means. You definitely can smell the floral scent. I don't know if I can taste it, but it seems like I'll be able to. But it's giving me a little bit of a tingle to my lips, but it could too be because I just exfoliated them. Okay, guys, so right off the bat, it's slightly sticky, but not real sticky. Let me move up so you guys can see it. It does give a nice little glow to the lips. Yeah, I see what she means, guys. Yes, the aroma is getting in my mouth. Definitely some floral. Nothing that would, you know, be a deal breaker for me, though. I'll be just fine. I mean, but I mean, it's alright. I mean, this is okay for what it is. I mean, it did cost quite a bit of coin. But I see this going real nicely over a matte lipstick. If you don't want to look too glossy, but you want your lips to have just a little bit of suppleness to them. So yeah. And it does have a real nice color to it. Yeah. Sort of like my lips, but better. So yeah. It's alright. It's cool. But about these eyes, though. I'm going to be using a palette that I've had in my collection for years, guys. Years. And have yet to use it. And have only swatched a couple of shades. I'm going to be using my Natasha Denona Green Brown palette. It's a brown green palette. All I know is it's green and it's brown. Guys, now, I mean, if you know, you know. This is a $200-something palette, okay? Did I pay $2 something for this palette? I forget how much it costs, but yeah, it's a pretty penny, guys. So, here's what the shades look like, guys. Okay. And yes, for a while, this palette was all the rage on the tube years and years and years ago when it first came out. So, yeah, guys, okay, just a nice little array of shades right here. Green and brown. So, it does have the shade names too, but it's on, you know, the shade names are on this piece of cellophane right here. So, yeah. Let's see what I'm going to do, though. It's going to be real simple, guys. Super duper simple. I feel like I might use maybe 5 shades, if that. Most definitely 4 shades. So, let's see. Okay, guys, I think I got it. I'm going to first start off with this shade right here. This shade Arizona. I'm going to go ahead and work this all in my crease. And I'll be using this also in my outer V. And I'm going to be using my Japanese 726 brush to get that done. But first things first, guys. I'm going to go ahead and base my eyes right quick. And because this is a Natasha Denona palette, I don't feel like I need to come out with the, you know, big gun. So I'm just going to be using my Born This Way multi-use concealer in the shade Sand. And I'm just going to go ahead and prep my eyes for this shadow right quick, though. Okay, guys. Let's party. Okay, guys. That's pretty, you know, this seems to be buildable right away. And it also looks a little cooler toned on my lid than it does in the pan. But I'm alright with it. Because it's going to be nothing but a simple, neutral eye look. Okay, guys. Let me go ahead and start with this update. Because I feel like I've been procrastinating since the intro. So, where do I start, guys? I guess the only thing I can do is start from the beginning. So picture this, guys. It's May 9th, 2021. A beautiful spring Sunday. Weather's not too hot, weather's not too cold. And during this time, I just felt comfortable enough to start doing stuff like going to the store and things like that on my own, because I had just gotten vaccinated, fully vaxxed. So I was like, okay, I felt like I can start going out now. Because before I felt comfortable, hubby, his name is Gerald, he has been doing everything for me, okay? I mean, everything. No matter what I needed, he was the one to go do it. Yeah, because one thing about him, he ain't never scared. So, all week though, he had not been feeling very well. Okay, he had not been feeling very well at all. He woke up, I want to say this had to be about May 5th. He had fallen asleep and I was on the couch watching TV. And out of nowhere, you know, he woke up. But when he woke up like he was startled. Okay, like how somebody wakes up and they get to looking around, and he was doing that. And so I was like, "Are you okay?" And he was like, "Yeah, I just didn't realize I dozed off." But then about 2 minutes later, he was talking about how the left side of his face was tingling. So those of you guys, my peeps who've been riding with me for a while, already know in April of 2018, he had already suffered a stroke. Okay, he suffered a stroke. And the thing about it was he bounced back rather nicely, okay? Because mind you, as of May 9th, okay, he was door dashing, okay? He was door dashing. So, you know, even though he never fully recovered, feeling in his right side because that's what was affected by his stroke, he you know, he learned how to adapt. So yeah, it was all good. But anyway, back to this Sunday. When he said his face was tingling, I was like, we need to go. We gonna go to the hospital right now. We going to the ER. So I get him to the car, and out of nowhere, he was like, that's the darndest thing. I don't feel it tingling anymore. I think I just was asleep and I hadn't woken fully up. He said, but I'm feeling just fine. I was like, okay, hubby, you sure? He like, I'm certain. I'm positive. So, you know, he'll say he positive, but you know how men can be. They'll say they okay, but you know, unless they got a cold, they dying. But I was like, okay now, hubby, if things get to getting too bad, you need to let me know because I'm going to take you. We are going. So, yeah. I decided, and again, guys, this was like May 5th or May 6th. It was one of those 2 days. I decided I would call his neurologist. I'm like, this man not finna be, he not finna give me no heart attack. So I called, let them know what had happened. And they were like, okay, well, just bring him in. And luckily they had an appointment the very next day. So we go to the doctor. All right. And, you know, the neurologist did some tests on him, things like that. And what he was saying was, from Gerald's symptoms, because mind you, a couple of times he had even seen stars, guys. One of his symptoms was seeing stars. So he was like, you know what? We need to make sure he wasn't going through a seizure. You know, maybe he was about to have a seizure. That sounds like something affecting the back of the brain. Okay, so he ordered an MRI. And I think we were able to get the MRI. We would have been able to get the MRI that Monday. So I'm thinking it had to be Thursday or Friday. We had gone to the neurologist. We had an appointment for that next Monday for his MRI. So we go ahead, we cool now. So for the next couple days, Hubby was all right. He was just fine. Okay, he was up and at him, moving around, door dashing, running my errands, all that. But Sunday, when I woke up and was like, I wanted us to go grocery shopping, he was saying he wasn't feeling that well and he was tired. He just wanted to rest. So, okay. I decide on that May 9th, that beautiful day, it's nice enough outside. I got my mask, I'm a double mask, go do the grocery shopping. So I went and did the grocery shopping. And after grocery shopping, I decided I would get us something to eat. So I always call when I'm out to see what it is he wants to eat. He sounded like he was tired. And I'm like, so, hubby, what's going on? He's like, I'm still just a little sleepy. I'm tired, but it's good. Just whatever you bring will be fine. So, okay, I go to KFC, come home, go in the den where he's always at. Okay, that's his spot with his favorite chair. And he wasn't really asleep, but he looked like he was very tired, guys. He looked like he was very tired. And so I was like, okay, are you ready to eat? And he was like, yeah, I'll give you something. And I said, no, I'll get it for you. So I made him a plate, brought it into him. Now, when I brought him the plate, when he looked down at it like he was going to eat it, he was like, I just don't feel well. He's like, I'll just eat this later. At that point, I was like, hubby. I was like, so when you say you don't feel well, what is it? He said, I'm just tired. Now, he comes and sits down. 5 minutes have not passed, okay? He comes to sit down after he takes his plate back in the kitchen from not eating. Guys, out of nowhere, he goes, this is the oddest thing. From here on down, I could see you from here on down, but I can't see you from here on up. And if I do this, I can see you. At that point, it was a wrap. Honey, we went on to the ER. So now, we get to the ER. And the thing about it was, his blood sugar was not out of whack or anything like that. The first time he had his stroke, his blood sugar was like super high. I cannot remember. I just remember it was a very high number. And his blood pressure was like through the roof as well. But that's not what was going on this time. So the doctors, they come in. We let them know his symptoms, things like that. And so they decided, okay, we're going to have to run an MRI because, you know, he had suffered from a stroke before. So we want to just be sure. So they did blood work. First they did blood work. Then they did a CT scan. So in the interim, after he came back from the CT scan, they let us know, well, we had to call somebody to come in to do his MRI because, you know, we have been running at half staff since the pandemonium. So we like, okay. And now Gerald, he still is being a soldier. You know, he talking to me and everything. We all good. Everything's okay. So finally, maybe about 30 minutes later, the MRI tech arrived. They was going to take him down to get his MRI. But before taking him down, the doctor comes in the room and they were like, well, the CT scan came back and we noticed a spot on the back right part of his skull, of his brain. And they're like, but we're about to take him down for the MRI. We're going to see what it is. It might just be a little minor blood clot or something like that that's causing him to see stars and causing him not to feel well. So they go do the MRI. Bring him back up. And you know, me and him, we just talking, trying to chill. I'm trying to keep his mind off of not being well. Things like that. And, you know, everything is everything. Okay, everything is everything. But then again, Gerald, he does not like me to worry. Okay, that's one thing about it. He don't like me to worry ever. So, after bringing him up from the MRI, I want to say 20 minutes have not even passed at this point, guys. The doctor comes in the room. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead now. Going in with this shade. I have a shade I'm going in with, guys. Going in with this shade. This shade right here. This shade is called Shell. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to work that on the inner part of my crease right quick. Inner half, if you will. And I'm using my Refer number 1 brush to get that done. Okay, guys. So, as I was saying, I don't think 20 or 30 minutes passed. Here comes the doctor. He's coming in the room. And I'm like, this scene is looking all too familiar. He sits down. And then he starts talking to Gerald. And he goes, okay, the results are in. And the doctor did it just like this. And, yeah, you are in a stroke. You are in a stroke. And it's still building momentum. Guys, my husband at a young 48 years old was experiencing his second stroke. And I said I was strong enough that I could talk to you guys without crying about it. But yeah, no. That's the thing about healing.
Healing looks like crying 3 months after you thought you were healed.
Guys, give me a minute. I need to drink me a little coffee. Even though I feel like I should have had something stronger. Okay, guys. I feel like I've pulled myself together enough. Let's forge ahead. So, they asked me then, you know, how long had he been feeling that way? How long had he been having symptoms of seeing stars and things like that? Because depending, there was something that they could possibly do for him. Like an emergency type of procedure. So I let them know, you know, it's been since about Tuesday or Wednesday that he's been feeling the way he has. But he didn't mention the stars until that Wednesday before we went to his doctor. And they were like, okay, we have a procedure. And the thing about it is, they were like, we have a procedure. Let me just go ahead, consult with his neurologist right quick, and we'll be back in. Now, mind you, I'm telling them now, okay, I understand that, but whatever it is, you know, can you make haste? Could you please do this? Get in touch with him as soon as possible. And if not, let's talk about making some executive decisions, because I know from his first stroke, strokes build momentum. And as they build momentum, they're doing more damage. And while we're waiting, yeah, the momentum is still going. The stroke's not stopping. Sure indeed, they came in. It didn't take long at all. It wasn't even 5 minutes. They came in and was like, okay, we talked to his doctor. His doctor said, this is something that he recommends we do. So they came in, prepped him to go down for the procedure. And the procedure takes like a couple hours from what I understood. It takes a couple hours. Now, they took him down and they came into the room where I was at and they were like, we're just letting you know. It's going to take a couple hours for this procedure. Why don't you go home, you know, get you some rest. I mean, He's in surgery. There's nothing you can do for him while you're in here. And we will call you when he's done. You know, we're going to admit him. We're going to put him in a room and we'll call you once he's come out of surgery. Once I got off of the streets, safely home, out of my car, came in the house, broke down. All I remember is I text KK and DJ and I let them know he was having a stroke. So, you know, they called me on, you know, the little FaceTime. And, you know, they were there for me. They were in support of me. And they spoke to me all the way up until it was about time for them to be calling me to let me know he was out of surgery. So I gave them enough time and I was like, okay, let me call. So I called and they were like, okay, yes, he's out. He's out, you know. He's in his room. He's resting. And so, but we gonna get him all prepped, and he's pretty sedated, and we just recommend you can come in the morning at 8 o'clock, because remind you, it's still a pandemonium going on, so there are still rules and regulations. Okay, there are still rules and regulations, guys. When I got to the room and noticed his sister, she was sitting on the right of him, but he was looking to the left, I wanted to faint. It was at that point I knew that procedure did not do exactly what the doctors would hope it would do. That's just what I was feeling that's just what I was feeling. So about an hour later, his neurologist came in and explained, okay, you know, the thing about it with those things, you know, we want them to be 100% effective. We want them to just totally stop the momentum of the stroke. But in your husband's case, it didn't do that. But the good news is the stroke has stopped now. And other than what's going on with him right now, there should be no other things happening to him. So I was like, all right. So already, too long story short, guys. After a week of being in the hospital, he was immediately admitted to a rehab facility. And after a month of being in the rehab with no significant physical improvements, the recommendation was made to admit him to a nursing facility. So he was admitted to the nursing facility mid-June 2021. And here we are, mid-June 2022, and he's still there, guys. He's still there. So I just ask that you guys, my peeps, keep me and my family uplifted in prayer, because one thing's for sure and two things for certain, guys. There's most definitely power in numbers in prayer, and our God is most definitely still a working God. But about this shadow, though, oh yeah, that bling game is noise. Okay, guys, and for the lid, I'm gonna do something really simple. As you see, guys, okay, there are a lot of nice shimmers to choose from, because if you didn't know, this is a shimmer heavy palette, and I'm totally okay with it. So I feel like I'm gonna go with this shade right here. This one is True Gold. I'm gonna put that on the first third of my lid, and then I'm gonna follow that up with this shade right here, which is Antique Olive, and I'm gonna put that on the second third of my lid. But first things first, I'm gonna go in with my Glam Goddess Beauty Diamond Primer, guys. Now, this is a glitter primer, but I use this with every single shimmer. Every single shimmer. This has not only been a lifesaver for me, but guys, this makes my eye look like a cut crease without the cut crease time. And it has my shimmer game popping. You hear me? Popping. So first, I'm going to go ahead and prep my lids with this right quick. And guys, what I like about this is it has this doe foot. So I can just literally just take the tip like I'm cutting the crease and bring it around. Yeah. This is thebomb.com. Okay, guys, and I'm going to be using my number 2 Refer brush to pick up the shimmers and put it on my lid right quick. Guys, look at this. Okay. Let's see how it's gonna apply to my lid right quick though. God. Just as I thought. Like a Natasha Denona shimmer. So guys, I'm just moving a little bit closer so you can just kind of see what's going on with this eye look. So forgive me if I'm too close to you guys and my peeps. But I just want you guys to just see the goodness that's going on. Oh yeah. Gosh, sure. So needless to say, guys, with all that going on, there is no way I was able to come into this film room and film. I tried a million times. I tried a million times to come in here and do my makeup. I tried a million times to come in here and let you guys know what was going on with me and mine, but guys, I just couldn't do it. But I wanted to still connect with you guys, my peeps, which is why I started vlogging. And guys, I love vlogging, okay? I love vlogging. And when I had started vlogging, I was pretty consistent, guys, okay? I would give you guys a vlog every week. No matter what I was doing, I would give a vlog every single week. And I feel like the last vlog I did was when it was Nicolette's birthday. Okay, her birthday was January 24th. And I remember, yeah, the last one I did was when we went to Juicy Crab. And I feel like, no, I know that I started to do my vlog for the next week right after Juicy Crab. But then something happened. I'm about to go ahead, guys, get started with my work day. I do have a few packages that I may open up for you guys, my peeps, if I'm feeling okay. I mean, I'm just a little under the weather today. Yep, you guessed it, guys. Your girl Lily called the road. Guys, I mean, I had been fighting it. Like, I had avoided it like the plague for over a year, guys. Over a year. Almost two, right? Almost two. But guys, I guess I got that vaccine. I let my guard down. And I obviously wasn't careful somewhere. Either that or Marianne got wind that it was just me and Blondie here and hubby wasn't around and decided to pay me a visit. Either way, guys, your girl Lily called the road. Now, one thing's for sure and two things for certain though, guys. It wasn't as bad as it could be. I didn't have a bunch of drama with when I called it. I didn't have a bunch of drama at all. I just knew I didn't feel well. I felt a little warm, and then I was like, let me take an at-home one. Girl, child, when I took that at-home one, pink means positive. That line was magenta, okay? I think it was pinker than the control line. But, honestly, I only had, for the first couple days, I felt like I had a sinus infection. But then after that, I was just more so tired. Not much of a cough. I had a cough for like the first couple days, but it was nothing outrageous. Nothing outrageous at all. It was even like, guys, there's a gnat in here. Where do they even come from? But anyway, guys, what was I saying? Oh, Lord. The struggle of almost being half a century old. So the only real symptoms that I had was I felt like the sinus infection for a couple days. Then that left. I was really tired for maybe the first 3 or 4 days. Then that left. The only thing that really hung around, guys, was the fever. I really didn't even have much of a cough. I had gone to the urgent care just to get the, the official result to make sure and to turn it into my job so I could be out work during that time. But other than that, I mean, that fever, it hung on. I want to say that fever hung on for about 5 days, but about a 6-day, guys. That fever was up out of there. I think more than anything physical I felt from it, yeah, it was just the mental of knowing I had it, okay? I was like, when I went to the doctor, I was asking questions like, she just kept on saying, well, the good news is, oh, thank goodness you got the vaccine. Thank goodness this, that, and the third, because some people have been really bad. And I was like, well, hold on, not so fast, Jim Shoe. I don't know how many days I've been at it, but how many days before I know that I'm past it, that I'm headed toward the marvelous life? She said, usually about 7. She said, about 7 days. I mean, anything you gonna have, yeah, it'll be there. So I was like, what do I do in case my breathing gets hindered? Yeah, she gave me albuterol pump. She sent me with something to stop the cough, which that didn't really work. That had to go away on its own, but I didn't need a pump or nothing. My breathing was fine, okay? All I had was the exhaustion and the fever. But yeah, that was it. You know, just sitting, waiting, hoping it didn't get worse. I think that was the worst thing for me. Just having it, thinking, Lord, just let me get it out. Let me get out of it alive, okay? And yeah, as always, guys, yeah, he's not a God that he should lie. Okay, brought me right on through it. So, you know, and that's when I decided after that, oh no, I was going to get double vaxxed, because the thing about it was I was around Nicolette and my mama for the whole week, like all week before finding out. Like I was around them. And I mean, when I say around them, like we be having slumber parties and stuff, watching Netflix in the same bed. Oh yeah, it was going down, eating together, all that. And neither one of them caught it. They stayed negative. But then again, they had the booster. So it was after that I went on ahead, got my boost, and don't get me wrong, this is not about to be a shot. This is not about to be a conversation to me trying to encourage that you all get it or anything like that. I mean, I would say it's a good thing if you do, but you know, I respect everybody's right to choose. Okay, so let's just get that out there now. I just know for me and mine, I'm gonna get every booster that comes out, guys, because one thing's for sure and two things for certain. Yeah. I can't do it. So that's why you guys, my peeps, didn't see me for a few months. Because I was reflecting on the goodness of the Lord. But about this lid, though, guys, the shimmers are back. Okay, guys, not bad at all. So I'm about to go ahead, pop on my lashes, clean up this fallout, and we'll be back to work on this complexion, though. Okay, everybody, I went on ahead, popped on my lashes, cleaned up a little bit of the fallout, yeah. One thing about that Natasha Denona palette, her first ones, they have a lot of little fine glitter particles in them, so I still do have little bits of glitter on my face, but what are you gonna do? And then these lashes are in the style Ivy. I got these off of one of my lash books. I want to say this came off of the Rose Glam Boutique, one of their lash books, but who knows? Who knows with me? But yeah, they're not too much that they won't cover my work, but yeah, they're just enough, you know, to make me look like a little doll, baby. But about this complexion, though, so I actually got something brand new to use for you guys, my peeps, because I was curious. I got the Natasha Denona Hygiene Skin Glass Energizing and Hydrating Primer Serum. Guys, that's an awful lot of claims. So this is my first time using it. I've had this now probably since the day it launched, I want to say, but I figured I was not gonna use it until doing my get ready with me, because I knew it was coming. So So it does have a little dropper, guys, okay? And it looks kind of pearlized a little bit. Oh, yeah, this looks a little pearlized. So, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and put some of this on my face. I don't know how much I'm supposed to use. I'm just going to use a little bit. And by a little, I mean a lot. Okay, guys, and I'm just working on in. Guys, you know what? It does have a very light scent. Smells like a high-end lotion, if I'm being honest. Guys, do you see my hands? This looks a little oily, guys. I feel like I shouldn't have used so much of this. And honestly, guys, when it said hydrating, yeah, I really thought that it was going to give me like this cool feeling, but no. It feels a little heavy. But then again, guys, it could be just that I used too much. Guys, I mean, it looks like the claims are right. Like, look how glowy my skin looks. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, I guess I can deal with the heavy feeling. Maybe that will subside. Or just maybe next time I won't use so much. Okay, guys, now your girl Lili's looking nice and glowy on the foundation. I'm going to be using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. And I got mine in the shade Warm. Okay. Now, guys, this came out of my boxy like a couple months back. And I felt like I hit the mother load because I have been wanting to try this foundation. But, yeah, I wasn't trying to pay that price. I do believe this is a pretty expensive foundation. I mean, it's Charlotte Tilbury. What can you expect? What can you expect? So, I'm going to be going in with my Refer 31 brush. I figure since I'm doing luxury brand makeup, I might as well do some luxury brushes too. Right. So, I'm going to start off with maybe that much. Okay. And guys, it looks a little light for me. But we don't see. Oh, no. Yeah. That's gonna work just fine. Guys. Yeah, it does have a perfumey smell. And guys, when were you guys, my peeps, gonna tell me that this was full coverage? I did not need to use that much. Now that's coverage. And I feel like it's a little too yellow, but we're gonna work with it. We are going to make it work. I have been thinking, wow, I'm gonna keep doing the vlogs. The vlogs are gonna keep happening. I want to go a slightly different direction with my channel. Well, no, it's still going to be beauty based, but I feel like while it's so many people out here, you know, doing tutorials on the next new thing or what's the latest hot thing now and wanting to hurry up and put videos up for the new hottest thing right now. I want to start using the stuff that I have, guys. Even though I haven't been filming with you guys, for you guys, I still do every now and then put on some makeup. And every time I put on my makeup, I try to use something new from my collection. And guys, when I say I got a bunch of hidden gems in my collection, I have a bunch of hidden gems in my collection. So, wow, you already know I'm definitely gonna be keeping the hauls coming for sure, because your girl Lily, yeah. I mean, I like makeup. So I might still continue to buy makeup, but just not so much, okay? Because I have so much that I still need to use. So I want to just focus on, you know, us using the stuff and learning to love the stuff that we already have in our collection. Because, guys, I mean, if these new gas prices has taught me nothing else. Okay, my nephew done decided. Okay, my play nephew done decided he want to come and mow this line. I need to let him know that I'm filming, so that's going to have to cease. Hopeless.
Steady calling my phone. I told you before that it's over. Leave me alone. Yeah, I remember days when I used to adore her. Funny how this shit just flipped like a coin. Someone who understands. Someone who understands. When everything changed, I had you. When my life was rearranged. Let me get it, boy, get it wet. Give me some thinking like a zay. Let me give you your body after the party. We can pleasure when you come on, let me. Let me saturate your body with honey and lick it up. Stick it up, back the rhythm till it represent enough. Try to marinate your mind, suck on my deserving your love. Just lift me up in the club, don't think you bogus if you let me. But you be the only one that I be thinking of. Give me a hug, oh. Late at night. Kiss me in the morning and late at night. Long as you come through, I'ma make it come over and over. I'ma treat you like I'm supposed to. I can't fuck with nobody. I can't keep living like this. I can't. I tell her what it is and I tell her what it ain't. Every time we fuck, I gotta run it back.
Okay, guys, now that we're back from our short intermission about this foundation, though. God. This foundation is full coverage as all get out. But I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. Guys, I don't have a new concealer to report, so I'll be using my Mother Pack concealer. And I use the shade LM13. Guys, now, I remember that I kind of did like this concealer, but I don't know if I liked it enough that I will buy it again. But, I mean, it's a pretty good concealer. It's pretty good for sure. So I'm just going to apply a little bit, okay? No, I'm not doing anything spectacular today, guys. So, yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and just let this sit for about a minute. Like I always do. Because I find that is how you get the fullest coverage. Just giving it some time to melt into the skin right quick.
A tornado flew around my room before you came. Excuse the mess it made. It usually doesn't rain in Southern California, much like Arizona. My eyes don't shed tears, but boy, boy.
Okay, guys, now just blending it out right quick. See what I mean, guys? Yeah. That gives a nice amount of coverage. Now, as I was saying, guys, I feel like I want to just learn to love what I have and use what I have because, honestly, guys, I believe that you guys, my peeps, there are some things that I have in my collection that you probably haven't even heard of. Definitely palettes. For sure, palettes. So, I feel like instead of chasing the next new thing or the newest hot thing, you know, if these are things that are still available to you guys, my peeps, if these are things that are still on the market and they are things that you have never ever tried, or if there are some things in my collection that you do have, you know, maybe I could give some little ideas about looks and stuff like that. So yeah, that's really my focus though, guys. It's really gonna be mainly focusing on loving the things that I have. So again, guys, while I will never stop buying makeup because that's just what I do, I'm going to limit the amount of makeup I buy drastically. Yeah, this buying palettes quicker than I could use them. Yeah, I'm about sick of having the palettes of shame. Like, God. So, yeah, I have been enjoying a lot of my makeup too, guys. Even though you all don't see me filming with them, I use them. And guys, I have been impressed. I have been impressed with some things I had in my collection that I didn't even know were that good. Okay, guys, and to set my concealer today, I'm going in with a setting powder that for some reason it stays in my collection, but every time I use it, I'm not impressed. But since it's a luxury product, we gonna stay with the theme today. I'm gonna be using my Hourglass Veil setting powder. Now, guys, this has like, it looks like maybe ultra fine glitters or something in it. I don't know how to feel about that, you know, but it's very finely milled, guys. So let's just hope today's a good day for it, because I feel like when I use it, it kind of leaves my under eyes a little creepy. So here goes nothing, guys, and let's hope it works out. Okay, guys, I don't know if it's that I didn't prep my skin right before, or if my foundation didn't agree with the powder the previous times I used this powder, but I like this powder, guys, okay? And there is no crepiness in sight. Oh, yeah. I'm glad I didn't get rid of this, okay? Which I probably wouldn't have gotten rid of it anyway, because it's so expensive. But yeah, guys, not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, guys, and to set the rest of my face, I'm going to be using my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Complexion Perfecting Micro Powder. Try saying that 10 times fast. And I use the shade 3. Guys, and I do love this powder quite a lot. And I'm going to go ahead and set my face with my La Mer powder brush. I mean, because after all, guys, this is a luxury brand. Get ready with me. And if one thing's for sure and two things for certain, La Mer is most definitely a luxury brand. For bronzer today, I'm going to be using a new bronzer, guys. I'm going to be using the Charlotte Tilbury Science and Color Beautiful Skin Sun-Kissed Glow Bronzer. And I've got mine in the shade 3. Tan. This is the shade that I use in the regular airbrush and like the powder bronzer. So let's see what this do right quick. Guys, it's always hard opening Charlotte Tilbury compacts. Okay, we got it, guys. We got it. Uh-oh, guys. Uh-oh, guys. So this is tan. Like, I guess that's all right. Let me compare it to the powder bronzer. Okay, guys. I mean, I guess they look close to the same color. This still looks like it's a little deeper and a little warmer, but we gonna see, guys. We will see. Now to apply this bronzer, because it's supposedly a cream bronzer, I'm going in with my Morphe N523 brush. This is pretty good for cream products, but guys, like, I don't know, guys, that does not look to be as creamy as I thought. But let's just see what it do, what it do, what it do. Oh, guys. Okay, guys, I see now. A little of this goes a long way. So let me calm down. And let's just hope this blends out nicely. Guys, this is definitely too deep. Yeah, that is definitely deeper than the powder bronzer. Okay, guys, I see. No, that's user error. Okay, you just don't need a lot, guys. So, yeah, this is better. Okay, so now I know I was a little too heavy-handed. That's what happened over here. But that's all right. We gonna fix it. Guys. Yes, guys. Okay, so just ignore this side because I gotta fix it. But yes, guys, that's a nice little bronze right there. That's most definitely a nice little bronze. Oh yeah, I like that. I like it a lot. And what I like about this bronzer more than anything is for it to be marketed as a cream bronzer. It goes over powder rather nicely. Guys, I don't know if it was the primer, which it might not be because it's not doing it on this side, or the powder, but something's not agreeing with me. Let me show you. You see that, guys? It is separating. My makeup is separating, but over here it's fine. Yeah, this is not gonna work for me. Yeah, this is not gonna work for me. Hold, please. Okay, guys, I just went on ahead and wiped my makeup off in that spot that was separating. I didn't apply any more primer. I just applied my foundation and then I powdered down. And that seemed to have worked out just fine. I don't see any separating now. So, yeah. Now that the disaster was averted, on the blush. For blush today, I've just got to use my Viseart Rose Coral Blush Palette. Right. Guys, so I did do a little quick demo for you guys, my peeps. With one of the shades when I was doing my haul. But yeah, we going in today. So, because I don't want a lot going on, I'm just going to go in with this shade right here. This light shade, this peachy shade. And then we're going to see what that does. I feel like, even though it looks light in the pan, it's going to show up just fine. And it picks up a lot of powder, guys. So let's just see what it do, what it do, what it do. Ooh. Okay, guys. That's a nice, subtle, but cute shade. Oh, yeah. And guys, this was one dip. Okay, so I could tell with Viseart, a little blush goes a long way. Now I'm just giving my nose a little definition, but I'm using the regular Charlotte Tilbury powder bronzer to do this. Cause I mean, when it comes to that cream bronzer, yeah, you need a learning curve with that. So right now, I'm just gonna have to stick with what I know. Okay, guys, now your girl Lily's looking nice and blushy on highlight. I'm going in with my Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Superstar Glow Highlighter. Guys, I feel like I've only maybe used this once or twice, and I don't know why. This is a nice bronzer. It's like not too much, not too pow boom in your face, but it gives you just a nice glow. Oh, you see that, guys? Just a nice, healthy glow. Oh, yeah. That's cool. That is cool. Okay, guys, now on the lips. Now, I really don't have a luxury brand lip liner per se, but I do have a lip liner that came in my Luxe box, so I guess Lux is short for luxury. So that's what we're doing today. So I'm going to be using my St. Lux, okay? It's a St. Lux liner. This is in the shade Secret Admirer. Yeah. And I'm just about to go ahead and line my lips right quick. It's like a nice dark brown shade. So yeah. Let me go ahead and line my lips right quick, though. Okay, guys, for my lipstick today, I'm going in with my Natasha Denona. I need a nude lipstick. And this one is in the shade 28 Laurent. And I'm just going to go ahead and apply this to my lips right quick. Guys, that is a nice little peachy nude, if you will. Oh, yeah. That's a nice nude. Okay, guys, I quite enjoy this formula quite a lot. This reminds me a little bit of Mother's formula. Her trans matte formula, if you will. Because, yes, even though it does sort of settle into your lines naturally, I'm totally okay with that. I'm totally okay with it. And yeah, I like the tone of this too. It reminds me a little bit of Los Angeles by Mother. But Los Angeles is a little cooler in tone. I would say if Los Angeles and Donatella had a baby, yeah, they would have Laurent. So, it's cute or whatever. But let's finish up these eyes, though. So, I'm going to go ahead and line my eyes right quick with this Marc Jacobs Fine Liner Skinny Gel Eye Crayon. And this is in the shade Blacker. A nice, it's almost like a eggplant type of shade, if you will. So I'm just gonna line my eyes right quick. And guys, I'm keeping my lower lash line quite simple. I'm just gonna make the bottom match the top. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with Arizona first, and I'm gonna blend it out with Shell. Okay, guys, and then going in with this shade right here, Indian Gold, I'm just going to pop that in my inner corner. Okay, guys, I feel like I want a little glossiness to my lips today, so I'm going to be going in with my Patrick Ta Major Volume Pump It, Plump and Gloss. And this one is in the shade Superficial. So I'm just going to go ahead and top off my lipstick right quick. Ugh. Guys, it smells so good. It smells like cinnamon. And guys, while this does have a little bit of tingling, this is more like a minty type of tingle. Not like a Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme Tingle. This is very bearable, guys. And it makes your lips look nice and juicy. Okay, guys, I'll be using 2 set sprays today because one is going to make my makeup last. And then the other one is going to give me a little glow. So first, I'm going in with my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray, okay? This stuff locks your makeup in place for sure. And guys, it smells really good. Yeah. This, I would say, gives you most definitely a matte type of look. Okay, this is definitely good for like my oily skin beauties, honey. It's going to suck up every piece of oil you have on your skin. And the makeup lasts all day, guys. All day. Okay, guys, because I have on a matte foundation and a matte setting spray, I'm going in with my Farsali Rose Gold Skin Mist. Guys, as you see, it's got little gold particles floating in there. But this is going to give me the glow that I'm looking for. So I'm just going to go ahead and set my face right quick. And this renovation is over. Okay, everybody, here's the finished look. I don't have to say it, but I'm going to say it anyway. I like how this turned out. Yes, guys, so. Guys, I love how my look turned out today. I look on point, lip gloss popping, and man, look at that highlight. Guys, I must admit, overall, I'm happy with every single product I used today. Overall. If there was just one product that's currently on the chopping block, it will most definitely be this Natasha Denona Hygiene Skin Glass Primer. Guys, all I know is my makeup started separating in one spot, and when I removed my makeup, did not apply this primer, and apply my foundation, the separation ceased. So, I think I'm going to just go ahead and try this with maybe a couple of luminous foundations, or maybe like a CC cream to see how it works out with that. Because who knows, maybe it's just not compatible with the Charlotte Tilbury. Maybe the Charlotte Tilbury foundation is just a little too matte. Which, for the price I paid for this primer, this should work in conjunction with anything I put on my face. Even clay or mud. So yes, TBD guys, TBD. But, other than that guys, I'm happy with every single product I use. There are clearly no losers today. And in closing, guys, I would just like to thank each and every one of you guys, my peeps, for allowing me the opportunity to share my life updates with you guys. And for allowing me the opportunity to vent about what's been going on in my life. I must admit, guys, now that I've done it, I feel better. I feel a whole lot better. You guys are the bomb. You guys are the one. The rest are twos and threes. So I really want to thank you guys for hanging out with me today while I use some of my luxury brand makeup. And yeah, I always love connecting with you guys, my peeps, every chance I get. Every chance I get. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. It only gets greater later, guys. It only gets greater later. So until next time, guys, stay real, stay positive, stay up, and damn it, you better watch, fight, and pray. Holla!